Hi Libra, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your July collective reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, everything will resonate. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you are likely to find a message in there. Right, Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Libra for what's going on in July? What's going on in July for Libra, please, Spirit? Beautiful. Okay. So, the overall energy, we've got the Five of Spring. So, opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So, it does look as though there might be a little bit of conflict going on throughout the month of July. Now, whether that is with yourself or with someone else, not 100% sure. Hopefully, it will come out while we go through the cards and we get some clarity. Could very well be with somebody else or with yourself here because we've got the Four of Summer in the first position. So at the beginning of the month, then it does look as though you are going to be feeling very distracted, potentially looking at moving on from a particular situation. It's like you're daydreaming on what is what else is out there potentially. So I've got being distracted and failing to see the magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So feeling a little bit bored here, not necessarily seeing what you've got in front of you either. You could very well be taking somebody for granted. I feel like it's more that you're bored, to be honest with you. I feel like you're very much wanting to spread your wings and try out something new. Let's get some clarity on this Four of Summer. I don't think you know what it is you want, though, I'll be honest. Interesting. So I've got a Ten of Swords here. So potentially you've been betrayed in the past and you're closing out a cycle. This is really interesting. I've just had three tens come out. We've got a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and I've got a Wheel of Fortune, 10, 10, 10. So if you are not closing out a cycle and about to start something new, I don't know what is. Um, this is very much about moving forward and getting something brand new, very much moving away from something that's been stabbing you back in the back, some sort of betrayal. Now, this could be you betraying yourself somehow, keeping yourself stuck in a particular situation. It could very well be that somebody may have been betraying you over and over, and you're finally ready to walk away. You're very much going, what else is out there? It could be that you are currently on your own in one of those particular situations where you've been betrayed in the past, but you've just been stuck in that energy while you're trying to heal from it to move forward. I've got this Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, so it does suggest that some sort of uh, something that you found stable before has come to an end. Possibly you may have moved, you may have separated from someone, lost a little bit of money, possibly here. Now, that could be very much what this betrayal is. It could be that somebody has taken money from you and you're just not happy about the whole situation at all. And you're very much going, yeah, I want to move away now. I'm done with this. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So it is telling me whatever is happening, whatever this change is, whatever this ending is, it is within divine timing. This is meant to happen now. Whatever this is, it is meant to happen. And it very much feels like it's going to be the start of something good for you. You're going to be starting to receive. Um, you, you've got basically whatever good karma or, well, what do I put it? Any goodness you've put out into the universe, it's coming back to you. You're going to start receiving the karma for all the goodness that you've been doing. Um, but yeah, it does look as though you've got a really good turn of the wheel. So things are going to start looking up. Things are going to start looking more positive. Now, the challenge with that is the star. So knowing what it is you want. So look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. To me, the star is all about optimism, you making the wishes, decided on what it is that you want, having a faith and hope that you're going to get it. This is a challenge, so it might be very much that you don't actually know what it is that you want to move towards. And making your mind up is very challenging. Maybe you've got that many. I mean, with that Four of Summer, you're literally daydreaming. So you're potentially sitting there thinking of so many different things that you're feeling very, very stuck. And you just don't know what it is that you want. That is too many cards coming out all at once. Interesting that the Ace of Swords was in the reverse on the top of that, because that is very much a card of, not knowing when it's in the reverse. So So I've got a Four of Swords here in the upright. So potentially you've been on your own. It could be that you don't know whether you want to just take some time out on your own. Um, that Chariot's come out twice now. Maybe you don't know whether to be on your own. Maybe you don't know whether to make a move into some sort of successful partnership. You don't, it could feel like you don't know whether or not you're healed enough to go into some sort of successful partnership. You're worried about being betrayed again. You've got this Five of Swords here, moving away from betrayal again. So maybe you feel like you haven't moved enough forward yet, you haven't healed enough to start something new. It could be very much that you are, because you're trying to heal so much, you could be at conflict within yourself over whether or not you're ready to move forward or whether or not you want a particular situation. Um, it could be you could just be arguing with yourself over what it is that you actually do want. I do feel like you are ready to move forward. I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing here in within this challenge. I feel like you are going to have done a lot of healing, but it does feel like I say that you are very much, you don't know what you want. You don't know whether you're ready to move forward. Now, when you've got through that challenge, whether you decide to move towards another person or whether you decide to stay on your own, or make amends with whoever's betrayed you, whatever it is you decide. We have this Six of Summer as the outcome. So, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. It's very much suggesting to me that person, I don't feel like you're going to have much of a choice. I feel like somebody's going to be approaching you. And I don't think you're going to have much of a choice on whether or not you can interact with them. I mean, you can still ignore them, don't get me wrong, but somebody's going to be trying to approach you, somebody from the past. Now, whether that is somebody to do with this Four of Summer, or whoever's betrayed you previously, or whether this is somebody completely different, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, whatever you decide to do with this challenge, whatever way you get through it, someone from the past is going to be popping their head in. Let's get clarity on this Six of Summer. Now, it could be that you are feeling like actually things may not have been whatever you felt like they were at the time. And it could be that you've done a lot of healing and that you've actually realized that certain things that have happened were a lot different. Now, I'm feeling from this that whoever this is from the past doesn't want to let you go. I've got a Four of Pentacles here. They're holding on very, very, very tight. They don't have much confidence, though. So they're sitting watching. Now, what's interesting is that they want to make an appearance, but they're scared. They're very much wanting to hold on to you. They want something stable and firm with you, but they've got absolutely no confidence. So they're sitting there watching. So at what point are they going to come in? That is the question. Because they're going to be rearing up the head at some point. They want to make that approach when you've stopped arguing. This is somebody that you've argued, not necessarily arguing with, but yeah, it looks to me like they're coming forward with an apology of some sort. They want to clear the air. It looks like you may have had some sort of conflict with them. Very much, it was very defensive on both sides. Maybe you felt like someone was trying to get away with something. I feel like they were trying to get away with something, but they're coming to own up to whatever it is. They're very much coming to acknowledge what happened. They want to clear the air. Whether that's going to be a new start with them, whether that's going to be something different, I don't know. But whoever it is, they're coming to clear the air for you. They're very much coming with an apology. They're coming to tell you exactly what happened, what went on, and just lay all the cards out on the table for you. I just feel like they're just waiting to get the courage. They're waiting for the right time to do it. And I feel like it's going to be when conflict has stopped. I feel like you might still be in a little bit of conflict with them here. So once that conflict has stopped, that's when they're going to come and talk to you. When you've stopped necessarily being quite so defensive, once they've stopped being so defensive, I feel like it's more you that's being very defensive. But they are going to come forward and talk to you once someone has stopped not necessarily standing up for themselves, but arguing back. That's what it feels like. Right, let's get you a Whisper of the Ocean Oracle. See what other messages Spirit's got for you. Clearing the excess. Interesting. So you are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away any excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. Very interesting. Right. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Libra. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Thank you to all of you that have already subscribed. It's very much appreciated. It helps grow the channel and helps pass the messages on. So yeah, thank you again to all of you that have subscribed. Thank you for joining me today.